Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to recreate this look using the new Huddah palette. Stay tuned guys until you see the complete look. So let's get started.
I begin to
So let's get started. So we start off with the primer, and we're gonna be starting with the Stay Matte primer. This is a mattifying primer, and I had moisturized my face before, so we're just gonna go ahead and prime that face. This is the first thing that I do. And one thing I've discovered is if your face is not a dry face and it's not an oily face, just use a little bit of moisturizer so your foundation can be flawless. So I'll be putting the Sacha powder on my eyebrows to make them dry so we can draw the eyebrows nicely. And I'll be using the Davis number 18 eyebrow pencil, and I'm using the e.l.f. 2-in-1 brush. It has a spooler and a concealer brush for cleaning out the brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow my natural line of brows, and I'm gonna outline my eyebrows. It's so easy to it's so easy to draw your eyebrows when they have been, like, the excess hair has been removed, so you don't take too much time on your eyebrows. So now I'll be filling in the eyebrows, and at the front of the eyebrows I'll be like stroking the hairs up so I can achieve that natural kind of look. Here you can see I'm stroking them up. And then we'll brush the eyebrows to remove any excess products from the eyebrows. Just gonna repeat the same on the other eyebrow. So to clean out the eyebrows to make them look perfect, we'll be using the Fit Me Maybelline concealer, and it's in the shade 40. Remember, these are new products that I'm using. The concealer is still a new product, and honestly I've been loving this concealer so much. And I'm using the Bobbi Brown angled brush to do the work. The reason I'm not using my e.l.f. brush is because it's a bit tiny. It takes a lot of time, but the Bobbi Brown one, you just, like, it cleans out once. So yeah, that's why I opt for this brush more than the other smaller one. So for this other eyebrow, I actually realized it was a bit thicker than the other one, so that's why I have the concealer. The concealer helps you to balance everything, and that's what I'll be doing, especially on the upper side. I'll try and balance it out so that they can be of the same size. So you can see it was just a little bit bigger. Yeah, so now they look balanced now. And now we brush them again. Yeah, so now they look good. So for the eyes, I'm still going in with my Maybelline concealer, and I'm gonna apply it, and then I'm gonna blend it with my beauty blender, which is already done. I'm just gonna blend that in, and then to set that, I'll be using my Sacha Buttercup baking powder to set that concealer. Normally I don't do that, but this time around I was like, let me just set this concealer, it might make a difference. So yeah, I'm now applying the powder with my brush. So today I'll be using the new Huddah palette, and I'll be also using a little bit of the Glad Shane palette. For transitioning colors, I'll be using the Glad Shane palette, and I'll be using the shade Monica and Skylar. That's what I'm using for transition colors. So for the Huddah palette, I'll be using the shade Champion, which is the orange color, and I'll be using it on my lid. Is it the lid? I think it's the lid. I'll be using it on the lid, and I'm just gonna blend that in, and then I'll be using the shade Gorgeous, which is like kind of brown, on my outer corner, and I'm gonna blend Gorgeous and Bold, which is it's like a black color. I'll be using the two of them on the outer corners of my eye, because it's like a smoky kind of look, but it's not that smoky. It's kind of neutral look, maybe let's call it that way, kind of neutral look. So for the inner corner of my eyes, or for the inner lid, I'll be using the shade Rich, which is like a shimmer brown, I think. Let me call it that way. It's like a kind of shimmery brownish color. That's what I'm using. And I'm just gonna take a brush and blend all the colors in so there are no harsh lines left. So for the eyeliner, we'll be using the LA eyeliner, and this still is a new product, and I actually love the eyeliner, just that I feel like there's not too much product that's coming out. Sometimes you have to stress, sometimes it comes out, sometimes you have to like stress it a little bit. I think compared to a liquid eyeliner will be, I wish like it had like somewhere you just like, you know, like press it, so like the liner is coming out a little bit too much. But still, it's a nice product. It's a good product for doing a wing eyeliner, because the pencil is really sharp and a really nice pencil. So right now I'm just gonna draw my eyeliner. And to clean out, I'll still go in with my concealer and my angled brush. So for foundation, we'll be using the black opal foundation in the shade Chestnut. And we're just gonna blend that in. And I came to realize when I apply primer before I do my eye look, when it comes to like putting on my foundation, it really blends in nicely and smoothly, because the primer has already like settled down and like closed the pores, and it has dried out, so it becomes easy to blend in your foundation. And then another thing, if you're using a new beauty blender, normally they don't blend in everything nicely, because you know they still don't have the product on it. So if you have like an old beauty blender, have it with you, so when you're done blending in your foundation, you can use your older beauty blender to blend everything in nicely. So another hack for the eyebrows, once you've used your concealer for the top part, when you're putting on your foundation, you can still go ahead and take a bit of your foundation, go in through the line of the concealer for the upper part. It helps you to blend in the concealer, and it helps like you don't mess up your eyebrows with your beauty blender trying to like blend in the concealer. So once you've used the foundation on top, it helps the color even to match with the rest of your face. So yeah, make sure you try that hack, and then you will let me know. Make sure you comment down below. And guys, never forget your neck. As usual, it matches your face, so make sure you also give your neck some of your products. Yeah, blending is the master to good makeup look, because if you don't blend your makeup nicely, honestly it never looks good. For concealer, we'll still use the Maybelline Super Stay Concealer in the shade 40. Gonna put that on the under eyes, on the chin, top of the cupid's bow, and on the nose. So for my contour, I'll be using the LA Pro Girl concealer in the shade Dark Toffee. For my contour, that's what I'll be using. And we'll still use my beauty blender to blend that in. So for baking, we'll be using the Sacha Buttercup baking powder, and we'll put that where we put the concealer, that is on the under eyes, below the contour, so we can, you know, when you put it below the contour, it makes the highlighter, the contour a little bit popping, and on the nose and a little bit on the forehead. Is that called the jawline? I think the jawline. Then we'll be using these lashes and the Huddah black glue. I love the black one much more than the white one because it sticks nicely and it dries out a little bit faster than the white one. And the lashes are not extra big, so yeah, it will be they'll be nice for this makeup look. They are not that dramatic. And I'm sorry guys, I didn't have my tweezers. I forgot them at work, but next time you'll see me with them. So for now, I'll be using my hands to apply my false lashes. So I'll go in with this powder brush to brush off the excess powder from my face. And also another hack for powder, just go in with round circular motions. So so you don't leave any harsh lines on your face. So for my under eyes, or is it the under eye, I'll still go in with the shades that I used for my eyes on the Huddah palette, and I'm going to apply them on the under eyes. So for the inner corner of my eyes, I'll go in with the Glad Shade palette, and I'll be using the shade Courtney for the inner corners of the eyes, and I'll still use that shade for my highlights. So I'm using this small fan brush to highlight my cheekbones. And I'm still using the same shade Courtney from the Glad Shade palette. So to set up my makeup, I'll be using the Zaran setting spray, and this is also a new product and I'm really loving it. For lipstick, I'm using the Maybelline Vivid Matte in number 45. It's called Possessed Plum. It's like a lip stain because it's really not as heavy as the lipstick, but it's a really nice color and a really nice lipstick or lip stain, however you may call it, but it's such a nice color. I love it. So that's the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and make sure you comment down below on what you think and what you'd like to see. Until next time, bye guys.